What's up, people? My name is Mark Stocko, and today you're in for a treat. Now, for the last few weeks, I've been working on a Genius Hour, which is basically a movement that allows students in their free time to explore their own passions and exude creativity. And because I'm a huge fan of nature and the environment, I decided to use my Genius Hour time to research global warming, aka climate change, aka the greenhouse effect, aka surface temperature change, whatever you want to call it. Most people have heard of it. In case you haven't, I'll go into a brief definition of what global warming is. So, global warming is the gradual increase of the overall temperature of the Earth's atmosphere. This is generally attributed to increased levels of carbon dioxide, chlorofluorocarbons, and other pollutants. This includes everything from, just driving your car around the block all the way to the other end of the spectrum, with huge factories just releasing endless levels of pollutants, smoke, smog, all that bad stuff into the atmosphere. Yeah, that's basically in a nutshell what global warming is. Now, why is this a problem, you might ask? Well, for starters, we are seeing storms, hurricanes, forest fires, cyclones grow at a huge level, and they are more intense than ever. We saw what recently happened in Florida. They got hit by a couple very powerful hurricanes right after another, and we've never seen something like that in history before, of more than one level 5 hurricane hitting Florida all within a few weeks. It's crazy. On top of that, we are going to be facing unfit growing conditions in the future, which will result in the collapse of our agricultural food production, which means millions of people across the world will go hungry. And they're going to be coming to countries like Canada, the United States, anywhere they can go to survive. We are also going to lose animals like polar bears. We're already seeing some animals get affected. We're seeing plant life get affected. Aquatic life, coral reefs. We're now seeing coral reefs dying because the ocean water temperature is too warm. Now, you might not think coral reefs is a big deal, but it turns out we rely on these reefs to provide us with key ingredients of medicines that we use to fight cancer and AIDS. So very important. We do not want to lose those. Additionally, water levels are increasing and will continue to increase at a rapid pace. Right now, in the past century, we've been seeing water levels increase gradually at an average of 1 foot per decade. However, in the next century, if we do not act fast, we're going to see the water level increase anywhere from 90 to 160 feet. That means cities like New York, California, any cities all over the world, Amsterdam, you name it, all those cities, along the coast, they'll be gone. Countries like the Maldives, those islands, they'll be gone forever. They'll be underwater. This is huge. This is something that we need to take very seriously. Many scientists across the world have got together, and they all believe that this is a huge deal. And if we don't act fast, we're going to be screwed, basically. And we're also in uncharted territory right now because we rely on factories like never before. The world runs on these factories, and we're releasing emissions on a higher level than ever before. So we don't even know how bad it's going to get, how fast it's going to get, which is very scary. Another problem is that politicians are in favor of making money above all else. So companies, giant corporations, oil, coal industry leaders fund these politicians strictly not to do anything about climate change because they want to continue to make money. So what can we do? What can we do as a person? That's sort of what I've been researching, what I spent my time with my Genius Hour working on. And my question is, what can we do to help fight climate change? Now, as a person, we can take a look at our own carbon footprint. We can try hard to reduce our own emissions, take public transit, use solar power energy when we can, buy an electric car, eat less meat, plug leaks in home installation, use a smart thermostat. Any way you can to be more environmentally friendly will help. I know it's when you think about it, oh, I'm just one person. What's that really going to do? Well, if we all had that mentality, we would be screwed a lot quicker than what's going to happen, basically. So we need to, we need to really take a look at our lifestyles, see what little changes we can make. And if we all, if we all just make a tiny little change, it will erupt things on a huge scale. However, most importantly, the most important thing that we need to do is we need to exercise our rights as citizens and stand up as a collective unit to these politicians and oil companies that are destroying our world. We need to demand our political leaders to take the necessary steps to fight climate change before it's too late. And we should not support anyone that does not make this a priority because climate change is real and it is happening now, and we need to act fast, or else our kids, their kids, those generations, they're going to be the ones that suffer on a huge scale. So I hope you learned something from my TED Talk. And when you go home tonight, take a look at your lifestyle, try and make some changes. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.